This is part 2 of a 5-part mini-series dedicated to creative affirmations. Welcome back to my channel where we talk about self-discovery through art. I'm Neajwa, the artist you don't know yet, so let's dig into some shit. Today we're talking about affirmations for creative execution. Well, Nay, what the heck is creative execution? Creative execution is the process of bringing innovative ideas into life and leaving a lasting impact. That sounds really pretty, but sometimes it can be hard to navigate our creative mind and our project management mind, considering they utilize two different skill sets. It can be hard for me sometimes as a creative person to hunker down and get into project mode. This is the theme, this is the timeline, these are the team members that need to be involved, and here are all the benchmark deliverables that need to be met prior to getting to our final product, especially when we're talking about a song or an EP or an art installation. Those things typically feel very fluid and more akin to our last video where we talked about affirmations for inspiration. Affirmations that can balance out that left and right brain when we're trying to execute a creative project. By the way, all the affirmations I'll be sharing this week are available in the description box, the free link. You can download them. I like to put them as my wallpaper from time to time, especially when I'm trying to focus on a certain action for the week. But yeah, back to the video. I ground myself in the present moment to take intentional action. I have a whole video on why presence is your creative superpower. It is especially important when trying to execute a project from point A to point Z. We need to be able to be in the present moment in order to know what our next steps are. Rest is a productive part of my process. Wait, didn't we just say we're trying to finish a project and not procrastinate? I understand that a lot of us can get caught up in procrastination trying to complete something that we're afraid to put out. I mean, rest that we require to avoid burnout. We cannot execute at the caliber that we really know we can and would like to if we're burnt out. So honoring ourselves, our body, our mind, our spirit, to know when it's time to rest is a productive part of our process. If I do not have the tools, then I will create new ones. Girl, this one is really hard for me if I'm keeping it all the way honest. A lot of times I feel like I don't have the things to execute the projects that I really want. When I finally get that camera, I'm gonna start my YouTube channel. When I finally save up $100, I'm gonna go to the studio. And yeah, I understand, especially in a capitalistic society, how money can be a barrier to some of our creative tools. But the most innovative minds are able to make things out of nothing. And I believe that you possess that and I possess that. Sometimes when we think we're in lack, it's only due to this misconception that we need all these things. That's that consumerist part of our society that tends to affect our art. You are a true creative. If you have just a pen and a paper, you can write that beautiful short story you've been thinking about for years. Okay, cool. If you're watching this right now, you have access to the internet, then you even have an opportunity to share it. So let's be grateful for the tools that we have and be creative in the tools that we can create. And finally, I do not chase my dreams. I live them. When we live in this artful way, we will naturally execute the projects that are near and dear to our creative hearts and minds. Hearts and minds. Okay? Like, let's remember that everything we do is a part of our creative process. When you live your art, you're one step closer to executing that creative project. I'm a new small creator here on YouTube, and I would love it if you stuck around if you like this type of video. Like I said, this is part 2 of 5 of our creative affirmations. I'll be back with another one. As always, I'm Neajwa, the artist you just took some time to meet, and I'll see you next time.